What's going on, y'all? So listen. What is going on, you guys? Listen. First of all, let me just say this. Um, if you ain't seen my video explaining what happened to me earlier today, like, listen, I fell on my I didn't fall on my ass per se. I slipped, which it was so messed up because I had flashbacks like ever since I had my first fall. My first fall, that was like probably like 5, 6 years ago, December 23rd. It was unusually hot outside, bitch. And the snow and shit was melting. I was trying to avoid a puddle, I should say. And your girl fell, okay, trying to jump over that. Not necessarily jump over it, but trying to avoid it. I took a big leap and fell over to the side, and my right leg went this way as my body went that way, okay? Fractured my tibia, okay? And didn't even realize I did that till I went to the hospital because, bitch, that shit was throbbing, all right? But so I have flashbacks and I be scared every single time the snow comes that I might fall. And it came true today. And, I just busted my shit. I fell on my left leg. Thank God it was on the snow. And it kind of cushioned it a little bit. But I'm starting to feel the irritation. So, yeah. I done took me some ibuprofens, bitch, because we ain't finna do this. What we not finna do is this, okay? But that's a little update, Goddamn, and that's just a matter of hours, okay? The adrenaline done rush the fuck off. But anyway, that's not why we here. We are here because my show is back. I get to see my boo thing one more time, okay? And I am so glad that this show has already been renewed for season 6. Y'all know I love this show. This is one of my favorite shows to look at, one of my favorite shows to talk about. Truth be told, it's one of the better shows that's on TV. And I don't understand why I don't be getting any nominations and recognitions and stuff like that, because the acting is just everything, you know what I'm saying? And it's such a beautiful black cast. It's just, is it because y'all black? Is that what it is? Anyway, moving on from that, this is Queen Sugar season 5 episode 1, late February 2020. So we are going to be seeing how things have happened in the parish, ever since things left off. And of course they're going to incorporate stuff that's happening now today with the coronavirus and stuff like that. Of course that has to happen. But anyway, moving on from that, we get into the episode. Let's just get there. So Miss Nova, why y'all do this? Ava, now let me tell you something. Ava, what's going on, girl? Do you watch my reviews? I just had to ask. You want to know why I had to ask? Because I was tweeting, mind you, I looked at this episode like 30 minutes after it went off because I finally got home and watched. I couldn't live tweet. So I was just tweeting up a storm or whatever, tweeting my thoughts and stuff. And Ava was just, she liked like 95% of my tweets and stuff. So I'm like, girl, do you know that I review this show? If you do, hey, girl, hey, okay, holla at your girl, you know what I'm saying? Let's do some things. Anyway, I'm ready, all right? But, yeah, I'm gonna sell myself each and every time, okay? Because, bitch, network. But we get into the episode, and Nova is sitting there, to my ancestors, I like to say thank you, and I like to give thanks, and I like to feel your spirit amongst me. I said, girl, what you smoking on? I had to remember that when we first got introduced to Nova, Nova used to sell that stuff, okay? Nova used to smell the good stuff, okay? That sticky, icky, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, mama is in such a zen and spiritual space right about now because, listen, when we first met Nova last season, it was so chaotic. Let me tell you something. They really did a lot, okay, trying to make us forget what Nova did last season, all right? I'm just saying, Nova, you fucked the thing up last season. I just got to put it like that. We was pissed off at your ass. We were pissed off at your ass. I'm just saying, like, girl, you did the absolute most. And everybody else want to forgive you, but girl, I'ma almost forgive you, okay? I'ma almost forgive you. You know what I'm saying? We working, I'm gonna have to add another sanction and another strike on the list is the fact that you cut your locks, okay? What's up? What's up? Why we had to do that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know we finna start fresh and start anew or whatever, but you know, I hate when they do that. I hate when they cut their locks. Okay, Ava, bitch, you cut your locks, I'm gonna just be done, bitch. Okay, because you are a lock inspiration. I'm just gonna tell you that. Anyway, moving on from that. I said whatever Zen shit and whatever Nova is smoking on, baby, I want a piece of it. Okay. So we get into, Ralph, he outside, Blue come out there, Ralph, I am your father. Okay, I said Blue is still just the most precious little thing. Okay, and now Darla is living with them and they like this whole little family unit, and it was very nice to see them together. And I was like, this is really nice. We got Vi in Hollywood. They up there making pastries and stuff or whatever for the little event that's going on. I think it was for either Charlie's event or either Nova's event. Either way, they was doing some stuff. Hollywood is also working on his little cause last season his thing was, they have so many shelter places for women where they can go when they need release, when they need to have somebody to talk to, but they don't have anything like that for men. So he's opening up a place for men to go to and let their emotions out and talk to about their feelings and things like that, and have a safe space themselves as well. And so, we seen a scene with him and Prosper and my baby Ralph. They was out there, painting the place and kikiing and joking and doing man stuff or whatever. But anyway, I was just so very much glad that, Unvi and Hollywood are very much still together and they are very much still in love. Hollywood was trying to put the moves on Unvi and everything. Vi was like, no, boy, we ain't finna get up into that. He was like, come on, come on, Vi. We ain't got time for that. Like, come on. I mean, give me 10 minutes. I'll give you some of my best stuff in 10 minutes. She said, bitch, first of all, we ain't doing 10 minutes. Give me 20, okay? And you better not make me late. I was like, oops. All right. Man, Hollywood kind of looked like, damn, I didn't put my foot in. I don't know if I can go 20, but, I'm going to try to do what I can do. Okay. I was like, y'all peep that. He was like, I said, So now, see, you asked for it. Now go ahead and put that work in. Okay. So, everybody was meeting up with Charlie to go to the courtroom, okay? Because remember, Frances brewed out, okay? Frances, Sam Landry's sister, tried to do all that she tried to do last season to cut down Queen Sugar Mill, burnt that bitch down to the ground, was coming after Charlie and just making her life a living hell and everything. And Charlie gut punched that girl with the law, okay? Got her locked up and all that stuff. And basically, she was trying to plead her case and trying to say this is some bullshit, this is some circumstantial evidence stuff, trial and all this stuff. We ain't even got no real stuff against me. The judge said, listen, miss, I don't care how much money you got, and I don't care what your name is, but at the end of the day, this is not what we here for. We here to find you guilty, okay? And we already did that, and this is your sentencing, okay? I don't want to hear none of that other stuff. I said, first of all, that didn't even look like Frances. I said, Frances, girl, jail did get you kind of good a little bit, just a little bit, take all that, she just humbled the bitch, okay? Mama said, when you shut up with all that stuff, I want to let you know you're getting 7 years in prison. I was like, damn, I wasn't expecting that because, these rich white folks, especially, they get off, especially in these predominantly black cities or whatever, they get off with a lot of stuff. So for her to go to jail, I said, yes, we got to win. So everybody was happy about that. Meanwhile, what was going on? Charlie had tried to talk to Micah. We first see Micah, and Micah, he at school. I forget he went to Xavier. I hope he's still with Kiki, okay? I hope they have not broken up. We didn't see Kiki this episode. But Micah, I'm going to just get Micah stuff out the way because it's really cute. It's really sweet. It's really to the point. Micah is pledging, and he crossed over, okay? So he a gamma man at this point, and he doing his little fraternity stuff. Y'all already know. If I would have went to a HBCU, I would have pledged too, okay? I would have been an AKA. Tamika said I probably would have been a Delta. What? No. What she say I would have been? I would have been a Zeta. Girl, I don't know. Why would you think that? It ain't no shade, but I've always wanted to be an AKA. Shut up. Somebody in the comments probably gonna be like, "Oh, they stuck up," because somebody told me that last time. I was like, "Don't do them. Not all of them like that. You can say that about every last one of these motherfuckers, but don't do them like that." But anyway, so moving on from that was cute. After that, they was going over to Nova's place because Nova was having this little thing, this little get together. She's opening up this new project online called True Papers, and it's named after their mother Trudy. Okay, and Ralph and Darla had a little conversation prior to this when he was at the house. And she was just trying to convince him. I understand that you're going through what you're going through. We're in this nice place, and I understand that you're going through what you're going through with Nova, because he can't find it in his heart to fully 100% forgive her. He's like the only one that hasn't forgiven her, And so she was like, I feel like you should just go ahead and make an appearance and try to put that olive branch out there for the moment. And at this point, everybody was like, okay, cool. He get a knock at the door. Some guy come over there talk about something. Are you Ralph Bordelon? I said, what you want with my man? What you want with my man? It better not be no summons of anything, okay? He was like, what is this? Dude said, listen, I don't know. I just need your signature. I said, at first I was like, Ralph, don't sign for that shit, so you can be like, I never received it, so I don't know what it is. But he went on to sign for it, opened it up, and he balled up. He was pissed. Darla was like, what's going on? What's going on? So we get to Nova's event, and while she up there, talking to her the dude that she be selling weed for or whatever, they having a little, chatting session or whatever, and she notices that Calvin. I said, so you still with the cop? You still with the cop? All right, he over there being grilled by Carmela. Okay, Carmela up there like, so you wanted the good cops or you wanted the bad cops? Now, if you see some stuff going down, would you say something? He was like, of course I will. And I'm on the side of right. That's what I'm is. And all this stuff. Carmela was asking all the good questions that we needed to know. And I still feel like he probably was lying and just trying to pacify her. Bitch, let me just tell you something. When Nova came over there trying to see what was going on and if everything was good, he was like, yeah, everything all good. It's all good in the hood. I said, excuse me, and then tried to fist bump her and all that stuff. I was like, um, no, Calvin. Okay, we get another scene with Calvin and her in a room and stuff like that. He wanted her. Hopefully, he ain't the odd white man out at the family function that they was supposed to go to. Her family function. Noah trying to convince him, oh, my family love you and all that stuff or whatever. And he was like, I can't wait to go meet your family at your daddy's, your granddaddy or whatever, 85th birthday. Well, I don't know about that because he an old man, he's mean, and he do this and do that. And I was like, Calvin, you just don't want to bring your side bitch over there, the woman that's quote unquote broke up your family, that you left your family for. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see it because I know it's gonna be some drama. Okay, black folks like drama, but not as much as white folks love drama. Okay, they drama go to a whole nother level, and I be just sitting there watching it on the internet like, this is some crazy stuff, but keep going, okay? But anyway, back at Nova's event, when Ralph Angels get there, Nova introducing to the people what the True Papers is about. It's a digital platform, talking about this Beckenham group or whatever, and their project that they did in Oklahoma that didn't go the way that it was supposed to go. And they're trying to combat that, and I guess they have something to do with this highway that Charlie tried to stop and did temporary stop in season 4. You know what I'm saying? And so when they see Ralph goes to the back and Charlie goes to the back, Nova trying to see what's going on. And so they was like, listen, it's some shit finna go down. Next thing you know, everybody get a text. Everybody's phone is just beep, beep, beep going off like an alert. So at this point, Charlie had to call an emergency council meeting. We trying to figure out what's going on. The other black councilman, he acting like a little bitch, okay? I told you this would happen and all this stuff, and you coming in giving false hope and all this shit. Basically, they tried to stop the highway from coming through St. Joseph Parish, and we learned that St. Joseph was named after a black woman, and that's why it's mostly black people that are there. And they was trying to get the the highway to stop that, and that is what not Nova, but Charlie ran her campaign on, and she for the most part stopped it. But then it came through saying that most of these farmers are about to lose their farms, and these are black farmers. They're about to get their farm seized because they're about to start the highway up, you know. And at this point, people are pissed off. And we saw, I think we see Parker, okay, played by my girl Amira. Listen, let me just tell y'all this. I was waiting so much for her to be like, Castile. I love the way she say that. Everybody, that is the running joke. If you have seen How to Get Away with Murder, and you seen her in Annalise Bouthane, okay, and every time she say Castile, that should be killing me because she pronounced it so well. But anyway, Nova, not Charlie, but Ralph, he stands up trying to speak his piece, and of course Charlie is trying to do whatever it is that she needs to do, okay, to convince these people that she's gonna help and she's gonna stop this highway from coming through. That is what she ran her campaign on. That is what she promised these people. All right, later on we see that Nova and Ralph, they do have a conversation, and she was trying to say that she's gonna be there. They had a very touching moment, and she was like, I just want you to 100% forgive me. I want us to get into a place where you already forgiven me fully. And he was just stressing about everything because he's worked so hard, and he's like, ain't nobody finna take my daddy's farm. That's not what's finna happen. Baby, they had my baby up there crying. They had my baby up there crying in the first episode. In the first fucking 30 minutes, they had my baby crying. I said, see, what we not gonna do is this. We not gonna start this shit off heavy like this. No, we not gonna do this. I said, baby, I am here. You can lay your head on my bosoms, okay? And I can wipe your tears away. Nova, you cute or whatever, but move and step back. And question, is Nova pregnant? Nova look a little thickums, and I noticed that the dresses or whatever, they were the things that she was wearing, either she had something in front of her, or the dresses was a little loose. Is you a little preggo? I mean, if it is, congratulations. If not, my bad. Moving on from that, so Parker did meet up and confronted Charlie, and I'm like, girl, what you want? She was like, hey girl, hey, how you doing? I want to talk to you. And she was like, imagine Charlie and Nova together. Nova said, listen, bitch, whatever you she was like, I want to talk to you privately. And then Nova was like, don't you ever dismiss me. Don't dismiss me ever. Okay, whatever it is that you have to say to her, you can say in front of me. So at this point, Parker was like, okay, I see the games that's about to be played, and I'm not about to play into it. But Charlie, when you want to talk, you can hit me up and we can talk. But eventually, they do get heat up. Charlie do have her come down to the mill, and next thing you know, because they went to court with Parker. And Nova brought up the stuff that happened in Oklahoma because not Charlie's company, but Parker's company is the one that did the stuff, the Beckingham group or whatever. They the one that had that, did a project out there in Oklahoma that basically turned it into Kansas City. And we have heard many different cases about certain things going on in certain cities, and then like the water being messed up or the air quality being messed up, and it's affecting the town, and people getting cancer or lead poisoning or this poisoning from drinking the water or from doing this or doing that, and so that seemed like what happened at this Oklahoma town, and they don't want anything like that to happen at this in St. Joseph. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. She said she don't see me putting my pinky up and looking in the mirrors and doing all that stuff. They do that. That was back in my day. Let me tell you something. Back in the day, Ashley used to be a little more feminine than I am, okay? So maybe if, I probably would have been a femme. You just never know. If I would have went to HBCU and all that stuff, I probably would have been a femme. Okay? Had a stud-ass girlfriend and everything. You just never know, bitch. But anyway, so that was going on. And the judge basically granted an injunction to stop the highway from being built. And then we get this scene where, temporarily, we get the scene where Parker and Charlie meet up, And you know, Parker trying to persuade Charlie that we on the same side, using that sister girl talk. She was like, "Bitch, we ain't no sister." Okay, Charlie had to kick the barrel and say, "Do you see what the fuck is going on? Okay, do you see this? We are not on the same side. You are coming in trying to demolish St. Joseph. I'm not trying to do that." Okay, and she was like, "What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop this highway." Bitch, Parker was like, "You think that's what it is? You feel like everybody in the parish wants this highway to be stopped? That's what you feel. That's what you think." Okay, girl, we gonna let you I'm gonna let you rock on that for the moment, okay? And so I was like, I didn't like the way that ended. I just knew that something else was coming up, and it just didn't sit well with me. So I was like, Parker, what you got up your sleeve? Okay, what exactly is going on? Next thing you know, we see the feast of St. Joseph happening, you know, and they're celebrating St. Joseph Parish or whatever, and people that died and all this stuff and woo woo woo. And it was just so funny for me to see them little white kids that was behind Charlie holding up them black people pictures and stuff like that. But whatever, she get up there as the first black councilwoman, you know, of the parish, and you know, giving a little talk, and it was beautiful. Everybody's in their purple and all that. And next thing you know, they having a little dinner, right? They having a dinner, and here comes Parker. She gets up there because they said, "Bitch, she's a new board member," okay? And she was like, "You need to thank Miss Bordelon, Charlie, Councilwoman Charlie, because she stopped the highway from being built throughout the farms or whatever, especially the Bordelon farm, okay? And now it's gonna be on 21st Street and something something." Basically, what is going on is they are about to move the highway to be built through the cemetery, St. Joe's Cemetery, where basically everybody's relatives is buried, including Charlie's family. And at this point, I mean Charlie's father, Ernest. Girl, at this point, everybody's pissed. They coming at Charlie. I said, I should have known. And Charlie, you should have known something was up with that bitch too. I said, you know what, Parker, bitch, don't let me not like you. Don't let me not like you, okay? I see the games you playing. Put that shit and put Charlie on the plate, and had her taking all the heat. Vi had to say, shut up. Just let her talk. I was like, oh shit. Okay, so she pissed off. Charlie go up in her office. She rip up the map and all that stuff, and she just going through it. Okay. Then at the end of the episode, we get all that combativeness and that chaos out the way, and we had to end. I do appreciate Ava and them, you know, ending the episode on a positive note. Darla and Ralph, they walking down by the river or the lake or whatever, whichever one you want to call it, and they just having this little conversation or whatever. And next thing you know, Ralph was like, "You the air that I breathe," and all this stuff, and woo woo woo. He getting real sentimental, and she was like, "What is this, Ralph?" Next thing you know, Ralph get down on his knee, and I was like, "Oh my god, oh my god." My boo is about to propose to Dorla. Me and Dorla about to be sister wives. I was like, oh my God. He was like, "Would you be the honor of having my name?" I said, "I know that's right. Dorla, say yes. Say yes. All you gotta do is say yes." That's all you gotta do, boo. And that was how it ended. I said, "I know that's right. We finna be sister wives, girl." But anyway, this was a cute opening episode for season 5. I am looking forward to it. As you already know and you can tell. But you guys tell me how you feel, and I will see you guys later. About to do the oval. Peace.